brains over the rover. Then put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain for you, hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Landover. Couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Eagles, first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big-time play for Philly. 38 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Barkley. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, second down and goal.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trim.
Saquon. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on down.
Roll.
Ready. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Campbell on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Come on, come on. Hit. Drop. Gotta be lying.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Eagles nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Eagles nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this to about the 28. Mikey Seymour still that time. Makes the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Here we go. Ready, right?
Now he'll give the middle. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown,
now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Seymour still.
into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Hurts to the air on first down. He finds Thomas coming across the field. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. You look underneath here for Barkley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come.
That one hard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles get back in it. It is 21-7.
Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Panther 6, go!
Now it's the Arizona product that is the Corey Krosky Merritt. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now pass deep from McClure. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCouba. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Philadelphia. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Great. Check.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Trimmer.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Hurts now. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Eagles. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles draw closer here. It's 21-14. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I think in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep from McClure. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it just past their 25.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Come and go. Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Daniels now on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Roll, roll, roll. Ready, ready.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9.
Hey, check that streak. 70 line. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, and that's exactly the case here. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here we go. Hey, check Bronco 80. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is caught to the goal line and in. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Tucker's extra point up and good. The Commanders are going to open up the lead to 8.
Eagles 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll run it here with Saquon. Big ball to the 30. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
And an Eagle first down.
Tight end going in motion here. A run with Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Eagles. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Play action. Here's Daniels. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run.
And he will score! Deebo Samuel, touchdown Commanders. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd.
Hurts to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
A gain of 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
First carry for the Auburn alum. Take Bigsby. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
First down.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
35. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On play action, here's Hurts. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Bigsby. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down It's fourth down.
73! 73!
Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Get it!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Commanders are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go, here we go! Nice!
Here comes Debo for a jet sweep. And he will score again. Debo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
Justin Tucker.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left. A first down throw for Hurts. There's that man again. Another hit. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's got another one. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will cut the deficit to 7. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready? 18 card, Cougar 19.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Debo Samuel that time. It's second down.
60. Ready?
Up the middle they go. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 1. Brings up third down and 9.
60 back, 70 Timberwolf.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for Commanders' first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
The flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On second down, it's Daniel. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, a kick.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 52, Eagles 49.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll go play action here with Daniel. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and 10.
Ready? 60, 70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. Now he throws brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Hey, let's go. Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. Hey, check that.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCouber. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Barkley. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Going for it all. He's got it! And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. This will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's 1st down.
Ready. Bronco.
Throwing is Daniels. Open man. Downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards. On 1st down, Daniels. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, like we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
At the 27-yard line.
Here's
said, I'll tell you all the story about the joker and the thief. I said, I'll tell you all about the joker and the thief in the night. 2, 3, 4. Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. Forgiveness,